Have you ever wondered what vision was prepared by the Planning Commission to make India a developed nation by 2020? The answer is India Vision 2020. The Reserve Bank of India, the country's central banking institution, was established on the 1st of April 1935. Now let's think about agriculture. Do you know which crop covers the most agricultural land in India? It's rice. And speaking of large-scale operations, do you know what the largest public enterprise in India is right now? That would be Indian Railways. Let's move on to some governmental structures. Do you know who serves as the chairman of the National Development Council in India? That role is held by the Prime Minister. In India, the term hidden unemployment is typically associated with which sector? That would be the agricultural sector. And speaking of agriculture, in the first 5-year plan, which sector was given the most priority? The answer again is the agricultural sector. Do you know what the main objective of the Antyodaya program was? It was to aid the poorest of the poor. Now let's shift gears a bit. Do you know what the terms bull and bear are related to? They are related to the stock market. The process of liberalization in the Indian economy is often associated with a particular person. Can you guess who? The answer is Dr. Manmohan Singh. In the second 5-year plan, which sector was given the most emphasis for development? The answer is the industrial sector. Can you guess which state in India has the highest population of scheduled tribes? It's Madhya Pradesh. We all know that India is a major global player in numerous industries. But do you know India's position in the world in terms of egg production? India ranks 3rd. In rural areas, poverty is measured based on which index? It's the Consumer Price Index for agricultural laborers. The Consumer Price Index also serves as the basis for determining dearness allowance for employees in India. What does a budget deficit mean in an economy? It's the difference between total receipts and total expenditure. When there's a negative balance of payments, which step can be helpful in improving the situation? It's devaluation. In the history of 5-year plans, which plan is considered to be the most unsuccessful in India? It's the 3rd plan. And finally, under the 10th 5-year plan, what was the target annual growth rate? It was set at 8%. So, there you have it. A quick roundup of some interesting facts and figures about the Indian economy. We've covered everything from the inception of the Reserve Bank of India to the focus of various 5-year plans, and from the agricultural sector to industrial development. We've also touched upon topics like poverty measurement in rural areas, the role of the Consumer Price Index, and the concept of a budget deficit. It's a vast and varied landscape, full of intriguing details and significant milestones. Thank you for joining us on this journey.